non-conference portion of their schedule. That's right. Here we are early in November, and the Blue Dragons will play tonight their fourth game, and that's the sum total of the out-of-conference games that the Blue Dragons will play, because Saturday night the Blue Dragons will make the long trek to Liberal, and they'll open conference action against the Saints of Seward. And by the way, we will have both women's and men's games out there. The broadcast should get underway shortly before 6 o'clock. Tonight, the Blue Dragons are on the road for the first time. Hutchinson is in Hillsboro, and in just a few minutes, the Blue Dragons of Steve Eck will take on the Tabor Junior Varsity, coached by Lance Carter. Blue Dragons off to a 3-0 start. The Blue Jays season has gone the other direction. They are 0-2 with losses to two teams that the Blue Dragons defeated. They lost to NEO by a score of 84-52. Dragons beat NEO by 45 points with one of the best defensive displays we've seen in a long, long while. And then the Blue Jays dropped a game on Saturday night in the sports arena to Northlake College, 90-61. Hutchinson's wins, in addition to that win over NEO, which was one of the best defensive efforts I've seen in a long while, also won over Northlake College by 25 and over Friends Junior Varsity by 46. The Blue Dragons have been putting up a lot of points, 92 a game, allowing just 53. And if you're looking for stars on this Hutchinson team, really so far you'd have to say this has not been a team with a star, because the scoring is balanced. Dragons are led by J.J. Rhymes with 14-plus points a game. Devontae Bandu a little bit less than 13. But there are 10 or 11 players that are all contributing significantly, and it is the kind of balance that a coach dreams about. The Blue Dragons under Coach Steve Eck are the defending national champions, and they are ranked number 1 in the current junior college basketball poll. It's Hutchinson and Tabor. We'll have more from Hillsboro in 2 minutes.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
Hi, I'm Ken Hyman, General Manager of Midwest Superstore in Hutchinson. We're proud to be a sponsor of HCC Sports. You have choices when it comes to your vehicle purchases, and a better way is more than a slogan. Any new or select pre-owned purchase comes with our Advantage Rewards benefits. That includes car wash, visit, a loaner car with any major service, including oil changes and tire rotations. A better way also means no high-pressure sales tactics. Everyone has deals, but do they take care of you after the sale? Visit us at MidwestSuperstore.com and go Blue Dragons.
Hello, my name is Dr. Brandy Weems, family practitioner at Summit Healthcare. We offer the full spectrum of family practice services, including well child checks, chronic disease management, and in-office procedures. Summit Healthcare is committed to providing quality family medicine and walk-in care to patients of all ages. As a Hutchinson native, I am honored to return to this wonderful community where the inspiration for my medical journey began. Schedule your appointment with me, Dr. Weems, at Summit Healthcare today, 662-6000.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Kind of like what Coach Eck has done with this preseason portion of the schedule. Dragons played Friends Junior Varsity, easy game, and won it convincingly. Then they got a couple of pretty good teams into the sports arena last Friday and Saturday. Defeated those teams pretty easily, but I think they were decent quality opponents. And now before the Dragons go to Seward, Glenn, a chance for Hutchinson to play on the road. Now, it's not very far away, but it's a gym that you're not used to.
It's basically like a scrimmage, so exactly right. It's on the road. They got to go through the road procedure, of which heading up here, and the only difference is the girls not playing in front of them. Now, the girls are playing, but they're at home. By the way, they lead 75-38 with 3:38 to go in the fourth period. So John's team's about to go to 2-0.
And John's team will also be out in Seward on Saturday night, and you and Darren will be doing that pair of basketball games because I'll be with Coach Knack, and we'll do the football game from Dodge City.
Dan Nacarado.
Earlier. Yep. So it'll be full bore basketball from here on out. We'll have 2 games every night that the Dragons play.
That's correct. You'll have a 1 o'clock kickoff and should be wrapped up around 4 something. You guys will probably just about get back home. We tip it off at 6 and 8. So and then Carp gets to go all the way down.
Real question whether we could have made it to Liberal by the time that first game gets started. That would be pretty doubtful.
Would have maybe been iffy. So they're getting set to do the introduction of players here. We are at Tabor College, on the campus of Tabor College in Hillsboro, Kansas. And this nice little gymnasium. I kind of like it. It's nice and cozy, and I can see how this place can get rocking.
Yep. And Tabor College right now has a pretty good football team. Last I looked, they were 7-1 and nationally ranked.
I think they're playing some pretty good football this year. Of course, they're in KCAC with Sterling and some of those other teams as well. By the way, KCAC volleyball will be at the sports arena this weekend. So pay attention to that. Of course, congratulations to Patrick Hall and the lady volleyball team for the Blue Dragons.
What an accomplishment.
Exactly. By the way, they are the 15th seed. They'll play at 11 a.m. on that Thursday. They will be taking on number 2 seed Iowa Western, the Reavers out of Council Bluffs, Iowa.
And that game, that match, I should say, in the sports arena.
Yep. So they are the hometown team, and you want more information, go to the Visitors Bureau. You can actually go to the njcaa.org and click on volleyball. You'll find the national championship. Ticket information is there. And I'll tell you what, be nice to pack that place. Really show that they made the right decision when they awarded it to Kansas, to Hutchinson, Kansas. So, again, talked about it. This team, Rusty, played, again, a pretty good NEO team and a pretty good Northlake team, and we're outclassed by both of them. So these young men just want to play some basketball, though. We'll see how they do tonight.
And let's just say up front, it's a game that the Dragons should win by double digits, should win easily. But it's a game in which Steve Eck wants his team to continue to grow, to continue to get better, because the Hutchinson coach is convinced that Seward is going to present a real challenge on Saturday.
Could. It's always tough to play down the greenhouse, and we'll see what they have. Of course, it's kind of the unknown. They have a brand-new coach. We'll see what we're going to get. Tabor with a lot of different players out of Houston, Lubbock, Texas, Valdosta, Georgia, Birmingham, Alabama, a couple in-state products, Newton and Topeka, Kansas, McAllen, Texas, just from all over the place, primarily Texas. A lot of teams from Texas. Of course, Lance Carter is the JV coach. Also assistant coach is Mark Fox. So here we go. Jump at center. Blue Dragons will control it. Bandu has the basketball. So we're underway at Tabor College. Blue Dragons 3-0 versus the 0-2 Blue Jays. Feed down low. Nuhu back out top. Working around on the right wing. Glad to have you along tonight, as well on the Blue Dragon Sports Network, as well as Country 102.9 and KWBW. Three-pointer put up and missing by the Blue Dragons. Knocked out of bounds, last touched off a Hutch Blue Dragon. It'll be Tabor basketball.
First trip down the floor, the Blue Dragons looked at a zone. They'll see a lot of zone this year.
Desmond Barnes, sophomore out of Houston, will be the point guard. Where's the headband? Where's number 12 on his jersey? Block outside out of Williams. Kendrick Williams, they'll weave it out in front. Lee had it. Back on the right side, back to Lee. That's Nick Lee. Shot on its way, not there. Rebound cleared underneath by Hutchinson, and Bandu will bring the basketball up.
Lee kind of double clutched it.
Right side, Salnuhu drives in, draws the foul. The foul's going to go on Duncan Whitlock. He'll pick up his personal. That'll be the first team foul. Not in the, or he will be in the act of shooting. So Nuhu will step to the line to shoot free throws.
Sal's not been to the line much. Just 4 shots.
Changed their mind.
Okay, I didn't think he was.
Didn't think so either. The way they started to fill the lanes, though. Hutchison will inbound. Whitfield, will do the inbounding. Gets it into Kai Mitchell, baseline right. Nuhu, he'll swing it left down to Whitfield. He'll take it left side, kicks it back to Bandu on the opposite side of the court. Here's Whitfield again with the basketball. Bandu against that zone. Long 3-ball by Bandu. Off its mark. Rebound, Nuhu has it stripped away from him when he went inside, and Garza came away with it. Miguel Garza for the Tabor Blue Jays.
Dragons 2 trips down the floor, the best they could do, a couple of 3-point opportunities.
Barnes, though, whipping around the outside. Williams has it, shoots it on its way. It's off mark, no good. Rebound fought for, and jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow will be Tabor's way. Yep. Blue Jays will have the basketball. No score as of yet, a minute and a half deep in this first half of play. Tabor Blue Jays inbound. Ball comes in near side here to Lee. They'll reverse it over to Barnes on the left wing. He'll back it back. Bright yellow shoes. Kicks it on the outside with the basketball. Whitlock. Here's Barnes. He'll dribble drive. Loses the basketball. Fell down, and here comes Nuhu with it. Kai Mitchell whips it to JJ. He'll take it down low. Basket good. Count the basket. He's fouled. JJ Rhymes taking it to the rack hard. He'll score it. Foul's going to be charged against number 25, Duncan Whitlock. That will be his second. So Rhymes with a quick basket, Rusty, as he took it in transition.
Yep, the Dragons 2 initial trips down the floor against the zone. They took a couple of threes, but in transition, that is where this team is at its best.
Lady Dragons win 82-45. That is the final over Lamar Lopes out of Lamar, Colorado. Free throw up and good by J.J. Rhymes. It's 3-0 here. Jumper from the outside. 3-pointer does not go. Kai Mitchell with the board. Outlet comes for the Blue Dragons to Nuhu. He'll bring it on the dribble. Over left side. J.J. Rhymes goes in strong and scores it. Rhymes with all 5 points. Hutchison 5. Tabor 0. 18 minutes to go in this first half of play. On the road for the first time in this 2017-18 season. Right side on our near side with the basketball was Lee. Back up top now to Kedrick Williams. Dribble drive by Barnes. Takes it inside. Ball knocked away. Last touched out of bounds off the Blue Dragons.
Nice block by Kai Mitchell.
On the shot clock to shoot. So here comes the inbounds from the Blue Jays. Left side baseline. They'll get it in quickly. They'll kick it back on the outside. They'll get the shot away, and it's good. A 3-pointer from outside is up and good by Nick Lee. He's out of Birmingham, Alabama. He just tickled the cotton for 3. 5-3 ball game. Dragon lead is 2. 17-16 remaining to go in this first half of play. Ball kicked out of bounds. It will be retained by the Blue Dragons. Busted a little time off before high school basketball starts. I think your first game is December 5th down at Arc City.
Yeah, they don't even start practicing until Monday.
Kind of a rarity with football not advancing into playoffs. Feed down low, ball knocked around, in and out of the hands of the Blue Dragons. It'll be Blue Jay basketball.
A couple of turnovers on Hutch in the early going. Dragons started slowly the other day against NEO.
Yeah, they did.
And then once they got to rolling, they just kept pulling away because the defense was so tenacious.
Ball on the outer perimeter. With the basketball will be Williams. They'll keep it on the outer perimeter. That's Barnes now with the basketball. Left side. Dribble penetration by Garza. They'll kick it back outside. Dribble to the left wing. Jumper by Garza on its way. Headed. Guess what? We're tied at 5 apiece. 16:33 to go in this first half of play. Garza with a nice looking jumper from the outer perimeter. Hutch works it on the inside. Nuhu wants to go up strong. Tips it up and in. Tipped his own miss up. Got it to go down. So give him a rebound and a putback. Hutch up 7-5.
All of the Dragon baskets have come from in close.
Desmond Barnes back on the outside. Here's Williams across the top. They're gunning on his way. Not there. Rebound, Bandu, and over on his back. The call's going to go against the Blue Jays. Hutchison will have the basketball in the backcourt. Foul's going to be called on Terrell Thompson. Young man's a freshman, 6'4", out of Richmond, Texas.
Get a lot of kids out of the state of Texas.
They do. How do we decide we're going to pronounce number 40, William Rating?
I think that is correct.
Okay, Rating is out of Houston as well. Blue Dragon basketball leading it by 2, 7-5 contest, early minutes here in Tabor. Jumper up by Bandu. It's off its mark, no good. Rebounds put out by Williams. Kendrick Williams on the rebound. Up the court, they'll push it. Stolen away. Blue Dragons. Whitfield comes up with it all the way to Bandu, and he'll slam it home. A little tomahawk slam by Bandu. 9-5. Dragons extend that lead to 4. Their largest lead was 5-0 early. Barnes rolls right, shifts gears, kicks it back outside. Loose ball picked up by Rhymes. Rhymes for Hutchinson to bring it down. He'll be fouled before the shot. And fouled on the floor. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. Foul's going to be charged against Lee. He will pick up the personal. Third team foul, or check that, the fourth team foul against Tabor Blue Jays. Into the lineup for the first time, Preston Lowen. He's the hometown boy from Hillsboro, Kansas. Pass comes in, down low underneath, shot not there. Put back by Kai Mitchell's good. That's some of the strength right there, Rusty, of this Blue Dragon team is put back in offensive boards.
Yeah, they're going to be capable of overpowering a lot of people. There's a steal by Whitfield.
And he'll go up for the slam and miss it. Rebound's going to be picked off. Whitfield went down and couldn't get back up. Here comes Tabor. And quickly, Tyler Cotton's going to check in. Ball on the outer perimeter. Three-pointers up and good from outside. Knocking it down right away was Lowen. And it's 11-8. Tabor pushing it, and Coach Eck wants a timeout. He's upset about his effort of his young men. 11-8 ball game. The lead is 3. 14:44 to go in this first half of play. Half-minute break. We'll be back with more right after this.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
The Blue Dragons not off to the kind of start that Coach Eck was hoping for. Obviously not pleased with the way things are going right now. Kind of culminated when Rob Whitfield made a nice play at half court, steal the ball away, went down, instead of laying it up and in, tried to dunk it and missed badly. He comes out, and Tyler Cotton takes his place.
Tyler out of Wichita North High School into the ball game. He'll shoot it on its way and hit it. Three-pointer by Tyler Cotton right away. Tyler with a nice-looking shot. We had a good look at it from this side angle. Makes it 14-8 early on.
That's his third 3 of the young season.
Feet down low underneath. Shot goes up, not there. Nuhu with the rebound. Blue Dragons will outlet quickly. Outside of Tyler Cotton. He'll gun another one and hit another one. Back-to-back threes by Cotton.
Obviously ready to play.
17-8 your score, Blue Dragons. New face lineup is catcher side, Jacob catcher side. Jumper up and missing. Rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons, Tyler Cotton. The other night he had 7 rebounds to lead the Blue Dragons against Northlake. Street down low underneath. Nuhu puts it up and in. Count it. He's fouled. And Nuhu will go to the line to shoot 1.
Whatever Coach Eck had to say to him during the timeouts, it has worked because they've had a couple of three-point baskets by Tyler Cotton and Nuhu. Now we'll get a chance for a three-point play the old way.
Sal Nuhu out of the Bronx, New York. Taft Educational was his high school. Checking in the second was going to be Rojas, and then also checking in will be Curtis Hollis. Free throw was good, made it 19-8, 20-8, Blue Dragons with the lead with 13:38 remaining to go.
6 points for Tyler Cotton in a hurry off the bench. Sal Nuhu has 5. And the Dragons lead moments ago, just 3, now has grown to a dozen.
Nuhu along with Mitchell on the bench.
Steal.
There we go down the other way. The drive by Bandu. Basket good. Bandu was careful not to jam it. He went up and laid it up softly into the basket.
He's been fighting a sore wrist, so
he really has.
No point in banging that on the rim.
Ligaments in his wrist, and he might even, made it all with that first jam that he did. Ball on the outside, again with the basketball. New face was in there, was low, and he knocked down a three a little while ago. Jumper up and on his way, hit another one.
He can shoot it. Hometown favorite.
Yeah, freshman, 6'1" guard, 22-11. Dragons doubling up on Tabor. Jumper by Rise from outside. He'll knock it down. The Dragons for the season have not been shooting very good three-pointers, but that's good to see right there. Both Tyler Cotton and Rhymes knocking them down.
That's JJ's fourth three of the season, not tonight.
Yep. Tabor College works it around the outside, feet down low underneath. They'll go off strong, and a foul's going to be called. Thompson should earn these shots at the foul stripe. He's out of Richmond, Texas, 6'4" freshman guard.
James Rojas picking up the first foul on Hutchinson in the game.
Rojas out of Jamestown, New York. 6'7", 220 is his size. Free throws up and missing by Thompson. Into the lineup now, Nathan Aarons will check in. He's out of Newton, Kansas. Freshman, 6'3". For the Tabor JV squad. Shot up missing, rebound cleared out there by Curtis Hollis. Hollis out of Arlington, Texas for the Blue Dragons. Feed left side. J.J. Rhines back across to Tyler Cotton. The three, got it.
That's three of them.
3 trays for Tyler Cotton. He's red hot.
Let's go. Hurry up.
Well, he's came in and knocked down 3 without missing anything.
4 made threes already for the Dragons.
28-11 your score. Shot up missing, rebound fought for underneath. Last touch out of bounds off the Blue Dragons. Justin Williams a little upset with himself. He didn't get that one to fall. He'll inbound right side, left side it is. Ball comes in outside with the basketball. Lowen, he's been hot. They'll get out on him. Set it up right side. Now Williams with the basketball. Around the horn. 28-11. Blue Dragons with the early lead here. We're about midway through this first half of play. 11:33 to go in this first half. Steal, and it goes knocked out of bounds. Last touched off a Blue Jay. Nice job by Curtis Hollis to try to take a chance to go after it.
Dragons putting a little more pressure on the basketball out front. 5 turnovers on the Blue Jays.
Bandu will bring it across the timeline on the right side. Now on the Blue Jay logo right at midcourt. Here's Cotton. They're out on him now. Here's Hollis. He'll gun it on its way and hit it. Didn't even make the net move. Nice opening jumper right there for Curtis Hollis.
Yep. Dragons are shooting it well, 11 of 17.
Taylor will check into the lineup. Also, Creech will check in for the Blue Dragons.
And Rojas just picked up his second foul.
He'll probably have to take a seat. James Rojas. 11:01 remaining to go in this first half of play. Into the ball game for the first time today. Raquan Taylor, Raquan Taylor will check in. Jamaica, New York is his hometown. And as we mentioned, Josh Creech out of Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. Top side right, dribble penetration. Ray Ting holds up. Ball in the hands of Williams, back out top. Get on Lowen, he's red hot. Ball on the right side to drive underneath, shot up and good. Nice drive by Ray Ting. That breaks a little bit of a drought. 30-13 now. Blue Dragon lead is cut a bit. Feed down low, shot not there, and a rebound cleared out by the Blue Jays. Blue Jays bring it up quickly. Little attack, little give and go underneath. Basket was good. A flush. Thompson was able to get it down. Nice play by the Blue Jays. That fired him up. 30-15, Dragons up by 15, 10:09 to go. First half of play. Here's Cotton. He'll be hand-checked hard out front. They'll whistle a foul. Foul's going to go against
Rateng.
That'll be his first.
I think that's actually 2 on him.
Is it 2 on him? Thank you, Rusty. Here comes the inbound. Cotton has the basketball. Over the right side with it. Hollis to Bandu, who's back in there. He'll bounce the lane, kicks it outside. Hollis runs it down. Bandu, left corner. Creech, he'll shoot the 3 ball. It's off, no good. Hollis flies in. The foul's going to be called underneath. They're going to whistle this one to go on Williams, as he did not see Hollis flying by him and clipped him a little bit. It'd be a 1-on-1 coming the way of Curtis Hollis.
Been a good free thrower so far this year. 8 of 10.
Should be the media timeout, the 9:49 mark, but so far no indication.
May not have that on the road.
Possibly. Well, or in a non-conference affair with. We should, but free throw toss is up and good. 31-15, Blue Dragons. Curtis Hollis out of Arlington, Texas. Mansfield High School. Free throw toss is off its mark, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there. Coming up with the rebound was Terrell Thompson. So Blue Jays will set up shop with the basketball out front. Desmond Barnes out of Houston. Here they go to Lowen. He'll shift gears, backs in, spins to his left. Ball rejected. Nice pass to Creech. He'll bring it down. He'll go up strong. Shot up missing. Lowen with the rebound for the Tabor College Blue Jays. Left side they'll go. The 3 ball rattles out, no good. Battle for the board. Taylor with the rebound. Here comes Bandu for the Blue Dragons. He'll angle dribble, takes it in strong, and draws the foul. In the act of shooting, with 9 to go. Again, we're in the first half.
(585-2816) or visit EricksonCustomBLDG.com.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big...
Keep us on. Keep us on. Keep us on. Pretty good first half so far, 33-15, with the Blue Dragons jumping out to the big lead right there.
Well, there have been a lot of things to like. One thing I think that is different, this team has shot the 3 ball pretty well here in the first
really
half.
Has.
The Dragons really struggled from behind the arc in the first 2 games, were better against NEO, and then so far tonight have been pretty good. Not a big rebound advantage. That's an area in which I would have thought Hutchinson might dominate a little bit more than being +3 there, but still a comfortable lead, 18 points with 9 and change to go in the first half.
Tabor JV basketball. They'll bring it up. A little pressure in the backcourt by Whitfield, who's back in there. He had missed that jam, and immediately they got Tyler Cotton into the ball game to feed the other way. Shot not there. Putback basket's good. Coach won't be happy about that. Thompson was not sealed out, and
got 2 cracks at it.
Yeah, sure did. 33-17 is your score. Go down the other way, and a foul's going to be called. This one will be against Desmond Barnes. He'll pick up the personal.
And they are picking up a batch of fouls trying to guard the Dragons. Dragons with only 2 fouls. Now 9 have been whistled on the home team.
At the line will be Tyler Cotton. As 9 points, now make it 10 with the free throw there.
Who's got 24?
He will shoot a second one. 34-17, Blue Dragons doubling up Tabor. Free throws up and good, but Tyler Cotton, he's had a good game so far. 11 points to his credit.
That leads the Dragons scoring. J.J. Rhymes close behind with 8.
Williams on the outside is Kendrick Williams. Left side now, it goes over to Barnes. Barnes will dribble to his right, shift gears, takes it down over on the right side. Three-pointer from the corner, not there. Fought for the rebound, cleared away by Taylor.
Nice rebound in traffic.
Feed inside, nice move by Hollis. Trying to finish, he will. Basket up and good, put back basket up and good. Tell you what, showing some glimpses of what he might be able to do. Has some speed, got some good hops. Sal Nuhu will return to the lineup, as will Kai Mitchell. Ball on the outside, across the top, they'll hold up. That's Lee with the basketball. Over to Kendrick Williams. Williams, Hollis comes out and attacks on him. They'll dump it inside, down low underneath, way too hard. Shot up, missing, turnaround, there's going to be a shot clock violation, as missing everything was Aaron's. Into the ball game, Nuhu will return, so will Kai Mitchell. Cotton will take a seat, as will Taylor. Back in for the Blue Jays. Also will be Garza will check back in. 37-17, Blue Dragons on top with 7:45 remaining to go in this first half of play. Ladies won big over Lamar. Their next opponent, the Saints of Seward County. Always a tough opponent. Ball on the outside, 3-ball, up and good by Whitfield. Nice release by Robert Whitfield, transfer guard out of Raleigh, North Carolina.
That's 5 made threes in the first half for the Dragons.
Struggled in that category last weekend.
At 1.6 of 32 on the season, much better than that now.
Ball sneaks away, but back in the hands of a Blue Jay. Shot up and missing by Kendrick Williams. Rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Nuhu, and he will travel. Tried to get it to Whitfield and traveled in the backcourt.
Just the third turnover on the Dragons.
7:06 remaining to go in this first half of play. It's gotten cold on us, Rusty.
Yes, it certainly has. It is time to play inside. Although we do have a couple of football games left. One at Dodge on Saturday. We'll be there, 1 o'clock kick, and then the Salt City Bowl.
Jumper up and missing, rebound fought for, comes off the hands of a Blue Dragon right back into the Blue Jays' hands. They'll gun it and miss. Put back up and good. How about that tip up and in by Thompson?
Very athletic. Terrell with 6.
6:40 to go in this ball game's first half of play. 40-19 your score. Blue Dragons. Whitfield drives down, kicks it left side corner, 3-ball, off its mark, battle for the board, knocked away. Creek's trying to stay with it. Foul's going to be called underneath. It's going to work against Thompson. He'll pick up the personal. That's against the Tabor Blue Jays.
Comes the third Blue Jay with 2 fouls.
Good to see the Blue Jays with these blue numerals. If you remember last year, Rusty, they had the light yellow. Remember that? How
I do remember that.
We sat down here and said, "Whoa, would this be tough to see
it
at
very
home?"
hard in the old sports arena where we were 90 feet away. Not so bad courtside.
Hollis at the free throw line for the Blue Dragons.
5 points, 1 of 2 at the stripe.
Takes his time, deep concentration, free throws up and good. 41-19, Blue Dragons. Curtis with 2 games of 10 points apiece. That was back on Wednesday and then on Friday night. He will shoot a second one right here. Free throws up and good. Then he had a game of 16. 42-19, Blue Dragons made both free throws.
He's one of those young men who looks comfortable at the stripe.
So does Rojas when he's in there. Rojas is in there now. Drive inside. Blocking foul is going to be called. It's going to work against the Blue Dragons.
Dragons gambled out front, gave up a driving lane. That's the reason for the foul.
Rojas picks up his third.
Rojas so far has been very, very foul prone.
He'll have to park it for the remaining part of the half. 6:11 to go. And as soon as he heard his number called, he headed toward the bench. A little frustration. Steve Eck talks to him.
That foul really wasn't his fault. Dragons went for a steal out front, gave up a driving lane. Rojas just happened to be in the wrong spot.
Ball on the outside. Barnes has it. Left wing. Shift gears. They pull it back outside. Catcher side with the basketball. Back out to Barnes. Barnes dribble drives. Block foul is going to be called.
Whitfield.
Yep. Robert Whitfield will pick up the personal. I have him down for one.
Dragons only have 4 fouls as a team with just under 6 minutes left in the half.
Unfortunately for Rojas, he has most of them. There's a heck of a steal. Comes all the way down, and Tabor turns it over. Nice hustle by Taylor. Tell you what, we saw glimpses in the last game of what Taylor can do, and he's starting to continue to impress. Inbounding, they get it into Kai Mitchell. Underneath, shot up and good by Kai Mitchell, just muscled it up and in.
Would have liked it better if he'd have caught it and gone straight up, put it on the floor, but got away with it.
44-19, Blue Dragons, 5:40 to go. Again, we're in the first half of play. Glenn Grunwald, Rusty Hills, live from Hillsboro, Kansas. Catcher side drives in, pulls the back away. 5:26 to go in his first half. Tabor moves it around the horn, throws the ball away. Catcher side couldn't catch up with that one. So Hatchwell have the basketball. Tabor plays in the KCAC League. Of course, this is the JV. By the way, KCAC Volleyball at the Sports Arena this weekend. If you don't have anything to do, come on out. Of course, get your tickets for the national tournament. NJCAA Division I Volleyball opens on the 16th. Jumper up and good by Taylor. McQuan with the basket. Got it up and in. Here's Desmond Barnes. The roll to the top. Dump it down low. Out of bounds. Last touch off a Blue Dragon. Back into the lineup. Terrell Thompson will check in for Tabor. Checking out will be Miguel Garza. So under 5 to go in this first half of play. Blue Dragons set up defensively. Here comes the inbounds. They'll get it in quickly. Tabor shoot it up and on his way and score it.
Nice little floater in the lane by catcher side.
He's out of Lubbock, Texas. Stands 5'7". He's a freshman. He's able to put it up and in. Top side, working around the outer perimeter. Feet down low to Taylor. Back outside jumper by Rhymes. Got it.
Three-pointer.
Good looking lefty shot. Near steal, saved inbounds by Tabor. Blue Dragons had deflected it. And a reach-in foul call. They're going to whistle this one on the Blue Dragons. Foul's going to be
Bandu.
Foul on Bandu. 49-21 with 4:22 to go in this first half. Dragons on top.
Dragons have scored a lot of points.
Yes, they have. What we hit here last year, 110, I think, Rusty, I believe.
Like that.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Barnes, angle dribbles. Knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Kochek. Doesn't have the cream. Yeah, maybe he does. Not sure what sweater he has. Got a good assortment, though, doesn't he?
He's got a lot of white and cream sweaters. Look sharp.
Ball on the outer perimeter. On the drive is Bertang back outside. They'll give it off to Barnes. He'll drive in. Ball's kicked away. And coming up with it will be Bandu. Blue Dragons in transition. Here's Taylor. A quick move. Goes to the rack and scores it. He's explosive.
18 out of 30 shooting. 60% for the Dragons.
Give Rhymes the assist, even though it was a dribble in between. Ball on the outer perimeter. Barnes with the three. Ball is good. Desmond Barnes with the three answer from outside. 51-24, Hutchinson. 3:35 to go. Bad pass. Yeah, Bandu. Not sure where he's going with that one. Go down the other way, and it goes off of a Blue Dragon out of bounds. It will be Tabor JV basketball. Inbounding will be Barnes on the right side. Tabor switches sides. Now they set the pick. Ball comes into Terrell Thompson. They'll alley-oop it. Ball knocked away. Good defense by the Blue Dragons. Coming up with the loose ball was Kai Mitchell, but he inbounded straight into Thompson's hands, and Tabor has it. They'll flash it out high to Whitlock. They'll kick it right back outside. Whitlock has it again. He'll gun and miss. Rebound, Blue Dragons. J.J. Rhymes on the dribble. Up the court. He'll give it. Here's Taylor. He'll explode. Layup good. I like Taylor.
Yes, sir.
Starting to really insert himself with aggressiveness, taking it to the basket.
6 points in the first half.
53-24. The three won't go. Kai Mitchell with the rebound. Whitfield with the outlet. He'll bring it up. Passes it to Bandu. He'll take it to the rack. A little floater. Teardrop basket good. Devontae Bandu with the basket. Again, out of Brampton, Ontario, Canada. Sophomore, 6'3", 185.
Dragons shooting 63% from the field.
They'll weave it out front. They being the Tabor JV Blue Jays. 2:19 remaining in this first half. 55-24, Blue Dragons. Here's left side, Barnes, he'll attack, gives it off. Right side, Williams, he'll put it on its way, up and missing. Rebound, Blue Dragons. Taylor gets the rebound. Here's Robert Whitfield, back to Tabor. Left side corner, three by Rhymes is good.
His third three of the first half. He has 14 points.
A bunch of points. 58-24, Blue Dragons with a minute and 47 to go. Barnes all the way through, stolen away. Picked the pocket by Whitfield. Long pass to Kai Mitchell. He'll take it up with the right hand. Won't go. Rebound underneath. Picked the reversal. Up and good by Taylor. No, J.J. Rhymes, excuse me. Thought I saw 15 with that. It was number 11 instead. 60-24, Blue Dragons. A minute and 26 before intermission. Girls won big tonight as well over Lamar at home.
This team's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, it is. It's about the same place we said it last year, only that was the first game of the year.
Yep. And it did turn out to be fun
sure
to watch,
was.
all the way to the national championship.
Special thanks to Megan Tamman for calling the girls' game on the stream. Jumper up from the corner left, not there. Rebound cleared out by Kai Mitchell. Blue Dragons give it up all the way down to J.J. Rhymes. Layup good. And a quick timeout's going to be taken. Substitution only. 56.4 seconds to go before intermission. Lackey will come in. J.J. Rhymes will take a seat. Kai Mitchell will take a seat as well. Megan, by the way, that was her very first game she had ever called tonight. Did a good job. Appreciate her filling in. Inbounding here will be the Tabor JV squad. They'll inbound. They'll bring it up. Barnes will dribble it up. Whitfield puts some pressure on him. And he blows by Whitfield. Reach in foul called on Whitfield.
He's pretty quick.
Look, check that Bandu with the reach in.
That's the second on Devontae.
He is pretty quick. Once he kind of shifted gears and went right around Whitfield. Inbounding will be Kendrick Williams. Gets it in. It went off the referee's arm to toss over to Barnes. First time I've seen that happen. Barnes drives in, puts up the shot, rejected by Nuhu, but right back in the hands. This time it's over to Kendrick Williams. The drive in, shot not there. Battle for the board. Coming up with it will be Barnes. They'll kick it back outside. Head fake by Williams. Now they dribble penetrate again. Leaner off the glass is good for Aarons. 62-26 with 16 seconds to go in this first half of play. Dragons lead it. They'll work for the last shot. Here's Lackey. Back out top to Cotton. Back to Cotton again. Taylor touched it. Whitfield, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Lackey's got to shoot it there. Cotton will gun it on his way and hit it. He hit another one. 3 points for Cotton, and he had a bunch in the first half. Got a bunch. So we will take a break and be right back.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit EricksonCustomBLDG.com.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Well, welcome back to Tabor College. We're on the campus of Tabor College in Hillsboro, Kansas. 65-26. Blue Dragons all over Tabor JV in his first half of play. Rusty's adding up all the numbers. Got a lot of numbers to add up when you throw down 65 in one half of play. And I'm not sure if that's a record or not. Steve Carpenter will shake his head no. I hear marbles rolling around over there. As he says that's not a record, but still a great outing. 65-26. In the first half of play. Lady Dragons winners tonight as well, as they'll get set to take on the Saints of Seward coming up this Saturday night, 6 o'clock tip. Darren and I'll be there, and the guys will play at 8 o'clock. It's time for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule brought to you by the Little White Castle at 14th and Main. Here's Rusty Hills.
And the Medicine Shop would like you to know that you have from now until early in December to take care of your Medicare Part D insurance. And so long as you're spending some of that hard-earned money on insurance, you might as well make sure that you get the very, very best buy that you can, and that's a pretty easy process. All you really need to do is stop by the Medicine Shop with a list of your medications, and they'll do the rest for you. They'll look at your medications, look at all the plans that are out there, and they'll come up with the 3 best plans for you. And you can make a choice which of those 3 you want to go with. They'll tell you what you can expect your out-of-pocket costs to be for the next year. And you have from now until December 7th.
And just so you know, they do change. Even though you have the same one, it can change a little bit. I think you had that happen to you.
I check it every year. I dropped by there earlier, actually late last week, and I said, put me on the list. Check things out. The Medicine Shop, just a tremendous place. There's so many reasons that you would enjoy the good folks at the Medicine Shop. 620-663-7681. If you can't get by, give them a call. And if you want to stop by, you'll find it conveniently located at 14th and Main. We talk about the Little White Castle on the northwest corner. Blue Dragons in the first half got a terrific half of basketball from J.J. Rhymes. He shot in 18, including 3 3-pointers. Not far behind was Tyler Cotton, who knocked down 4 3-pointers and a couple of free throws for his 14 points. Scoring 7 was Curtis Hollis, also 7 for Devontae Bandu. Raquan Taylor had 6. 5 points for Sal Nuhu, 4 for Kai Mitchell, and 3 for Rob Whitfield, rounding out the Dragon scoring. Playing but not scoring for Hutchinson in the first half, Josh Creech, Tanner Lackey, and James Rojas. Rojas, by the way, the only player in the game with 3 fouls. For Tabor, just simply not nearly enough firepower to contend with the high-flying Blue Dragons. 6 points for Terrell Thompson, 6 for Preston Lowen on a couple of 3-pointers. Desmond Barnes had a 3-pointer, so did Nick Lee. William Rateng scored 2, and he was joined at that figure by Nathan Aarons and Miguel Garza. The Blue Dragons shoot 24-36 in the first half, 67%. And here's a stat that'll please a lot of fans who are concerned early on about the Dragons' three-point shooting. Nothing to worry about in the first half. Hutchinson made good on 8 out of 13 from behind the arc. Almost perfect at the free throw line. Missed 1 of 10 tries. The Blue Jays, 11 of 34, 32%. 4 of 13 from 3. Didn't make a free throw in the first half. Hutchinson won the rebound battle 22-15. And the turnover count 5-10. It's all Hutchinson at halftime. Our halftime score, 65-26. And it has become apparent that the Blue Dragons will be taking a 4-0 record to Liberal on Saturday night. 65-26, again, our halftime score. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and be back with more from Hillsboro.
Diabetes is one of the leading causes of disability and death in the United States. The good news? People at high risk can lower their risk by more than half with the proper prevention program. Let this National Diabetes Month be a reminder to check your situation, get screened, and trust the Prairie Star physicians and diabetic counselor to guide you. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
Jim's Water & Woods has what you need to enjoy cooler fall temperatures like hot spring spas. Relax in the warm, soothing water of the #1 salmon brand on the market with a size and model just right for everyone. Or spend some quality time in the great outdoors in one of their Eno hammocks or chairs. Or take a look at the Eno backpacks, totes, blankets, and more. And since grilling season is year-round, Jim's offers great grills from Weber and Hasty Bake and smokers from Cook Shack and Fast Eddie's. See the fall possibilities at Jim's Water & Woods, 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson, and follow them on Facebook.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
There's something new about Reno County area transportation. The drivers are wearing safety green uniforms. These will alert motorists when drivers are on the street, assisting passengers on and off the bus, keeping everyone safer. RCAT is first come, first served general public transportation that has a bright future. And it's not just the color of our shirts. Call 694-2913 for information.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Tabor College. Glenn Grunwald at halftime, joined by Steve Carpenter. And Steve, a nice little Sunday trip you had driving down to Liberal to see the Lady Dragons win 3 fantastic games in two sets of 3-zip, but the last one against Seward, all by 2 points. Wow.
Yeah, the Region 6 championship game was a high-level type volleyball match between two very good teams. Seward County, just one loss on the year, playing on their home court, and they were the prohibitive favorite. But Hutchinson had pushed them. Just really, you wonder going into that one if Seward's firepower would prevail. And the Blue Dragons were just impervious to that great atmosphere down there. The student section was into it. I had somebody tell me that's the largest volleyball crowd they had in 27 years in the greenhouse. And the Blue Dragons were just impervious to everything. They went out and went toe-to-toe with Seward County and prevailed all induced sets in that third set. I'll still say it. If you don't know anything about volleyball, you don't care about volleyball, watch the last 20 rallies of that third set. You'll become a volleyball fan. That's how intense and great that was.
Hey, the professor was pretty pleased with how focused they were, and I'm referring to Patrick Hall.
Yeah, Patrick Hall really did a masterful job down there. Put some new plays in for their middles, and Tatiana Ndekwe and Patricia Joseph were absolutely magnificent. The back row passed well. Katie Jorn set such a dynamic match. It all came together, and the Region 6 championship returns to Hutchinson, and now the Blue Dragons get to come home to play in the first national tournament in the sports arena.
Give the numbers for Patrick Hall. 5 out of the last 6 years Region 6 champion.
He has been in Hutchinson now 6 years. He's won 5 conference titles, 5 region titles. The 2015 team finished 9th in the nation, and he's now number 2 on the all-time wins list, only behind Hall of Famer Ron.
The Blue Dragons 12 out of the last 15 years in going to nationals.
Since 2004, they've been 10 times. They've been to the finals of Region 6 now 14 times since the year 2001. And Rhonda Shirley really built this into a nice into a volleyball power, that winning his team in program winning his team in the Jayhawks since 2000.
Well, and what I was bringing to what I'm heading toward is the fact that Ray Bouchard used to be that way with Barton. He's now the head coach at KU. Hutchinson has taken over that in the last 15, 16 years.
Barton had it up until 03, and then Hutchinson in that wonderful group of 04. That team in 04 went 43-1, and were a iffy call away from winning the quarterfinal. Moving on, didn't happen. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, since then it's been all Blue Dragons, with the exception of a couple of years.
Seedings are out. They came in seeded 15. They take on Iowa Western, a 2 seed. That'll be happening. That's match number 4 at 11 o'clock on Thursday?
11 o'clock on Thursday in the Sports Arena. I'm not sure exactly what court.
I think court 2.
I think it'll be the East Court, whatever the national tournament deems 1 and 2. We may do it differently for us, but 11 o'clock on Thursday, the 16th, that they'll be playing. Hutchinson will be the number 15 seed. They took Iowa Western to 5-set in the Sports Arena in our tournament in late September. It was a great match, and it's no different than what they faced Sunday in Seward. They're going to face a prohibitive favorite, but they've gone toe-to-toe with them. They're not going in scared or anything. They're going to go in with a lot of confidence, and I look for a really great match.
Yep, I think it's going to be. So people, get your tickets and get there. By the way, it's going to be on NJCAA TV, but we want you to come out. We want fans to come out to the sports arena and take in all that action. But Darren Dunn will be helping. I'll be doing some of the games, and Sean Boston will be doing the games, along with some real interesting color analysis. John Harding from Sterling will be helping out. Tina Johnson will be helping out, and Tara Murphy will be doing color analysis as well. So we've got some folks that know some volleyball. Should be a lot of fun. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing, huh?
Well, I've known Tara longer than you've known Tara, so. No, she knows a lot about that's a pretty good lineup there.
You betcha.
And I'll have just remember, it's not bump set spike.
I know it. I talked to John Harding today, and he laughed. I said, I got to say attack, right? He says that's right. So you're going to give me a little crash course. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. We're going to take a quick timeout to 2:09 just a couple minutes before we start the second half. 65-26. We'll be back in 1 minute. Just a 1 minute timeout.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude's reputation for reliability are your answers for high energy costs. For no obligation answers, call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
Just as the Hutchinson Blue Dragons athletics are a tradition, so is the Anchor Inn in downtown Hutchinson. Whether you plan lunch or dinner or even take out for home, the Anchor Inn is a great family restaurant that you are sure to enjoy. Order off their great menu or take advantage of the Anchor Inn's awesome buffet. You'll make a great choice either way. The Anchor Inn is also a great spot to meet up with old friends and acquaintances because everyone goes to the Anchor. That's the Anchor Inn at 128 South Main in Hutchinson, proud supporters of Hutchinson Blue Dragon Athletics.
Well, both teams back out on the court. We are just about ready to get the second half underway. Impressive first half for the Blue Dragons as they hit 67% from the field, 62% from 3 on 8 out of 13. Got 18 points from J.J. Rhymes, 14 from Tyler Cotton, and are cruising by 39 as we start the second half, 65-26.
I think the biggest thing is, are you going to be able to keep this team focused here in the next 20 minutes or not? Because here they know they got to win 65-26.
There really aren't any weak players on this team.
Sure not.
There's only so much that Coach Eck can do in terms of control of score.
Exactly. So Tyler Cotton will start the second half of play. Bandu also in there. Curtis Hollis also starting, so he's already changed a couple starters. Bandu runs it down on the left side, back outside of Cotton, who was red hot in that first half with 14 points. Here's Bandu. They'll whip it inside underneath the Salnuhu. Shot doesn't go, but he draws the foul.
No, he got called for a travel.
Yeah, sure did. He traveled in the lane. I was blocked out and didn't see the referee with the call over there. I saw contact, and it'll go over to the Tabor JV. Tabor Blue Jays out of the KCAC. Ball on the outside. They'll come across the top. Here's Barnes. He'll take it down low underneath. Kicks it back outside. Whitlock. He'll gun it on his way and hit it. Duncan Whitlock out of Topeka, Kansas, his first basket. Ball right side. Blue Dragons back over to Cotton. He'll shoot it on his way and hit another three.
5 of them.
Could be a career high for Cotton.
5 made threes. 17 points. A couple of free throws.
Yep. Shot up and good. A three-pointer's up and good by Tabor JV. 71-28. 71-31, excuse me. Blue Dragons with the lead. Shot from outside. Tyler Cotton with another tray.
He likes this, Jim.
Cotton now with 20 points to his credit. 6 trays for Tyler Cotton. 74-39. Hutchinson, jumper up, missing. Rebound cleared out there by Curtis Hollis. Long pass up court to Rhymes. Alley-oop underneath. Basket doesn't go for Bandu. Put back by Rhymes is good.
That's what JJ does best. Cleaning up.
Steve just wants to get in a transition, go down the other way, and basket is good by Kendrick Williams. Williams flies down and scores it. 73-33. The Dragons with the big lead, a 40-point lead with 18 minutes to go in the second half. They'll kick it on the outside. Cotton whips it down low. Stolen away by Whitlock. Whitlock on the dribble. Looks to his right side, but decides to shoot it, and he hits it. Why not? Whitlock brings it down and puts it up and in. Referee comes across. He wants to talk to the other referee and see exactly what they're going to call. Substitutions come in. Taylor checks in for Salnuhu. Here comes the inbound. Bandu will bring it up. Gives it off to Tyler Cotton, who has been red hot. Long, lazy pass picked off. Bad pass by Hollis. He's going to have to learn. You're going to have to put more on those. Long jumper not there. Rebound, Tyler Cotton. Rebound comes out. Here comes Hollis. He'll attack the rim. Goes up strong. Doesn't get it. Trying to get his own rebound. Taken away by the Tabor JV squad. We go the other way. And a foul's going to be called. They're going to whistle this one on Cotton, I believe, on the baseline. 17-18 to go in the second half of play, and boy, have we moved up and down the court quickly. Back into the lineup, Robert Whitfield checks in. Tyler Korb is running the board for us tonight. Appreciate his great effort. He's our chief engineer back at Eagle Media Center. Rhymes will take a break. Blue Dragons substitute. Jumper up, missing. Skying high is Taylor with the rebound and a reach-in foul call. They're going to whistle this one on Garza. Garza will pick up the personal. That'll be the first team foul of the second half. Both teams with only one team foul apiece. Hutchinson, Tyler Cotton. I'm impressed with his three-point shooting. My goodness. Bandu from outside. Jumper up, missing. Rebound, Taylor underneath. Basket good, and a foul called. So Taylor with the offensive board will go back and shoot free throws now. One coming his way. Foul's going to be charged on Whitlock. That'll be 3 on Whitlock. And here comes 3 new players in for Tabor. Thompson checks in. Also Lowen will check in, and back in Rateng will check in as well. Rusty, I don't care who you're playing against. The number of threes that Tyler Cotton's hitting, because there are some being contested. He's knocking them down, huh?
It's nice to see that the Dragons are developing some three-point shooters.
Free throw toss off is marked by Taylor. Not any good. Hollis with the jump ball. It will be Taylor JV's basketball. Good hustle by Curtis Hollis, however. Well, the thing about Cotton, that's going to give him a ton of confidence. You know, here's this returning sophomore. He's not a starter. You can tell this summer, I think he's grown a little bit, too.
He did start the second half,
yep,
Robert.
Sure did. I asked him the other day, he's 6'1" now. I think he's grown a little bit over the summer. Now, there's a ball knocked into the backcourt. Whitfield trying to get to it, taken back away by Taylor JV. Here's Lowen. He was red hot earlier. They'll drive it inside. Wild shot put up, not there. Blocking fouled underneath. It's going to be whistled on the Blue Dragons. Taylor. Raquan Taylor picked up the personal. Tang at the line. That was a blocking foul as well on the floor, but they're going to elect to let him shoot free throws. Free throw toss is up and good. 3 points for William Tang. He is out of Houston, Texas, which is probably still celebrating the World Series win. What do you think?
I would think. That's a nice accomplishment. First one ever.
Free throw toss is up and good.
52 years that program has been in Houston.
Colt 45s that they had. It was a minor league team. 75-37 Blue Dragons here. The drive by Blue Dragons Hollis, and he goes down. He's down the baseline. We go the other way. Here comes Tabor JV, and they'll miss it. Whitfield all the way down to Hollis. Basket good. Nice pass by Whitfield all the way down the court.
And Hollis, who had not raced back on defense, is the recipient of a pass for a basket.
Curtis had 7 first half points. There's a drive the other way, basket, easy basket underneath, up and good. You know that Coach Eck's not going to like that one. 77-39. Ratang scored it for Tabor. A foul's going to be called. They'll whistle this one against Lowen. He'll pick up the personal. Blue Dragons will have the basketball with 15:42 remaining to go in this second half of play.
20 points for J.J. Rhymes, 20 points for Tyler Cotton, leading the way for the Dragons.
Inbounding Bandu. Taylor has it. Back to Bandu right in front of us. Bandu with the bright red shoes on. They go right side with it. Taylor has it. Here's Hollis. Whitfield spins, takes it in, lays it up too hard. Ball sails out of bounds. Last touched off the Blue Dragons.
Pretty athletic move to get the shot up.
Sure was, but a little too strong as his momentum from spinning took him into the hole too hard. Here comes the inbound pass, and Tabor JV will bring it down. The thing I like about this gymnasium is the white ceiling makes it look a lot bigger. White end walls and white ceiling. Ball on the outside. They got a big Blue Jay right at midcourt. Angle to the left side. A crossover back across the paint and a reach-in foul called. Foul's going to be charged against Bandu.
His third. Reaching in instead of moving your feet.
Got to slide them. Tabor JV works it around the outer perimeter. They came into the Hutch Classic last weekend and took on two powerful a team out of North Lake, Texas, out of Irving, Texas, as well as NEO. That's where their 0-2 comes from, and they're about to go 0-3. But, hey, that's how you get better and how you learn. Three-pointer put up by Lowen. He had 2 threes in the first half, missed it. Ball last touched out of bounds by Whitfield. It'll be Tabor JV basketball. Back in as Whitlock into the lineup. Inbounding will be Tabor JV. They'll inbound.
Dragons have hit a little bit of a scoring wall.
Led at halftime, had 65 points at half. Creech getting set to check in, and Ryans will check back in as well. Blue Dragons rotating a lot of players in and out of the lineup. Tim Lackey's already seen some. Tanner Lackey's already seen some action as well. Loose basketball. Dragons trying to get to it. Can't do it. Now they do. Tyler Cotton, long pass down court to Bandu. Layup good. Oh, that's a long assist.
Yeah.
14:07 to go in the Second half of play, 79-39, Blue Dragons. All stolen away, Curtis Hollis. Hollis goes in for the jam, knocks it down. Nice job by Hollis. 81-39, Curtis having a good basketball game. Started the second half. Ball on the near side with the basketball is Williams. That's Justin Williams. He's out of Valdosta, Georgia. Underneath Whitlock, loses it. Here comes Taylor. Dragons, Whitfield brings it up. He'll spot up and shoot the three and knock it down. Three-pointer by Whitfield is good.
He's a good shooter as well.
When he's open, he can drain them, and that did right there. And a timeout's going to be taken by Tabor JV. We're going to break in. 13-19 to go in the second half of play. Let's see if it's a partial or a full. It's going to be a full 1 minute break. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Ever wonder why some wireless carriers charge so much more than others? At Nextech Wireless, you'll receive nationwide coverage, 4G LTE data, and unlimited data, but we don't overcharge you like some of the other carriers do. Plus, we have buy one, get one free smartphones and the best customer service. With more than 50 stores in our area, you can actually talk to us face to face. Tired of paying more and only getting more fees, charges, and a higher bill? Say goodbye to your carrier and hello to Nextech Wireless.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
Shooting 65% from the floor. 45-point lead.
Yep, 13:09 to go. There's a steal by Creech. Outlet comes quickly to Van Du. He catches it, takes it in, and slams it home. 86-39, Blue Dragons. 12:53 to go. Here's Lowen. He'll gun it on his way. Rimming off, no good. 5 for the rebound, taken away. New face, and there's Munson. Anthony Munson into the lineup. Here comes J.J. Rhymes. Corner left, they go to Tanner Lackey, and a foul called. Foul's going to be charged against number 41, Kedrick Williams. He'll pick up the personal. Here comes the inbound Munson. The Lackey back to Munson. Inside to Creech. Goes up strong, shoots it up and misses it. Rebound cleared out of there by Tabor JV. 12.5 to go. Only thing in question is when the Blue Dragons are going to hit the century mark. Long three ball does not go. Rebound cleared away. Blue Dragons Rhymes.
They will hit the century mark.
Yep, outlet comes. That's what I said. Not if, but when. Here's Creech. He'll drive in, lays it up, and scores it. 88-39. Blue Dragons leading it big with 12:05 remaining to go in the second half of play. Rusty, we can just sit back and go on cruise control, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like that new ride you got. I like that. It drives for you. Rusty has a car that drives for him. Jumper up and good from outside.
Knocked down by
catcher's side.
Yep. Three-pointer.
Munson with the ball, right wing. Gathers it in, bounce pass to the left side. Van Du kicks it. Nice ball movement. Rhymes back outside. Travel call goes against Munson.
Highly suggest people take a look at the Honda Accord 2018.
Told my little grandson that it could drive itself, and he looked at me like
just about can. It'll keep you in your lane.
88-42, Blue Dragons. 11:25 remaining to go in this second half of play. Jumper up, missing from the catcher side, and the rebound's cleared up by the Blue Dragons. Lackey to Munson. Munson in front of us. Back to Lackey. Thought about it. Here's Creech. He'll drive in, lays it up and in. Wide open lane to the basket for Creech. It's 90-42.
There's no defense being played right now by the home team.
Could be a different game coming up on Saturday night down in Liberal. Always a tough place to go play basketball.
Yeah, the Dragons have a lot of weapons. So.
Here comes the steal. Creech. Right side, Tanner Lackey shoots it up and missed that. Rattled out on him. And the ball sails out of bounds. Last touched off a Blue Dragon.
The Dragons will take a lot of weapons to that battle in southwest Kansas.
90-42 Blue Dragons. 10:40 remaining to go in this. We're not even at some immediate timeout, and we're 10 points away from 100. Ball out front. Williams. It's Kedrick Williams. There's a couple Williams on this Tabor College JV team.
Not related.
Yep, different towns completely. Outside left. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Munson. A little hand check. Munson picks up the personal. Anthony's out of Staten Island, New York. Freshman, 6'1", 180 pounds.
You asked me if I ever rode the Staten Island Ferry, and I said no. Have you?
No, have not. I've been to New York for only one time.
Been there a lot of times.
Yeah, you've been there a bunch.
Never been out there.
Ball rejected. Blue Dragons run it down. Bandu.
Creech made a great play.
Yes, he did. Feed down low underneath Munson. Basket good. 10:07 to go. Dragons 92-42, up by 50. Blue Dragons jumped out to a quick 5-0 lead, and then Tabor JV came back after a couple threes. The jumper from the corner left is Whitlock with the basket. 92-44. Whitlock scoring it. I think it was a
two.
Yep. Hutch works it on the outside. Rhymes to Creech. He'll gun and miss. Lackey trying to get to the basketball. Whitlock blocked him out, and Whitlock will bring it up. Into the hands quickly to Williams, and a foul called. This will be on the Blue Dragons. Munson. Nope, let's check it. It's going to be on Lackey. He'll pick up the personal.
Just watching Josh Creech, I don't think we have any idea what kind of talent this kid has. When he puts it all together, he is unbelievably athletic.
Yep, he and we haven't seen much of Rojas because of foul trouble. Both of them very athletic, but you're right. Again, forget these kids, 18 years old, and all of a sudden playing pretty good major, at least Division I NJCAA basketball.
Well, there's a lot of people you're going to play against in the Division I junior college ranks that'll wind up having outstanding Division I careers in the NCAA.
More than not.
Yeah.
Free throws up and good. I mean, just like last year, the Blue Dragons sent 4 Division I players. I might even be missing one. Jumper from outside. Three-pointer by Lackey's good.
He can shoot.
Yes, he sure can. Out of Buehler High School. Played for Ryan Swanson and could shoot the ball. Ball in the outer perimeter. The dribble drive to the right. Ball rejected by Creech. Back in the hands, though, of a JV player for Tabor, and he missed it. Free throws. Bandu, corner right to Lackey. Back to Bandu. Loose basketball. Last touched out of bounds off of Tabor JV.
There's your media timeout, perhaps.
No.
Nope. Nope. Not going to have one.
There's not any media here. Don't you have to have media to have a media timeout?
Well, we are media. Come on now. Carp is media. Yeah. He's on my left.
Long three ball for the Blue Dragons. Missing by Bandu. What a put back by Creech.
My goodness.
Goodness, he's got to put that one down. And that's what you're talking about, Rusty.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Williams with the basketball now for Tabor JV. There was a missed shot put up by the Blue Dragons. Bandu, but up went Creech to slam it home. Oh, my. Here we go in. A little layup up and good. Ratang. It's had a fairly good game. I have unofficially with 7.
Actually,
got more than that, 8. Okay, missed one. Ball left side now to Blue Dragons. Here's Creech with the basketball. Back outside. J.J. Rhymes, 3-pointers off its mark, no good. Rebound, Tabor JV. They'll bring it up quickly. Well, Lance Carter, the head coach for Tabor JV, he's working hard. 3-pointer in the corner, right's up and good. Knocking that basket down was Justin Williams. 7:34 to go. in the second half. Bandu, floater off the glass, not there. Put back Rhymes is good. Timeout's going to be taken by the Blue Dragons. 99-51, Hutchinson with 7:27 to go in the contest. Hutchinson just with the substitution timeout is all. So we're going to keep it here. Yep. Nuhu back in. Creech, Taylor, Munson for the Blue Dragons, and Lackey. 99-51 Blue Dragons. 7:24 remaining to go in the second half of play. Ball knocked away. Loose basketball out of bounds at Sales. It'll be Blue Dragons basketball. So with 7:17 to go, Hutchinson trying to break 100. Munson bring it up to court. On his hip is Williams. Munson, nice job to get him away from him. Puts it up and in. We're on 101-51 now. Blue Dragons by 50. 7 minutes remaining to go in the contest. We'll be getting Steve Carpenter to dig into the record book before too long. Feed down the low box. Soft hook put up and missing by Garza. Rebound's going to be cleared out by the Blue Dragons.
I know the Dragons have scored over 140, though.
Jumper up and missing. Foul called, however. Don't know if we'll get there or not.
We won't get there. But I think the Blue Dragons have gotten a lot out of these 4 non-conference games. They'll be as ready as anybody can be for Saturday night.
Well, you're looking at here with 2 20-minute halves, so you got 6:42 to go, and we scored 101 points. That's pretty proficient on trips up and down the court. Curtis Hollis will check in the Blue Dragon lineup. And missing the free throw was Creech. 2 things happened in the last game. Really saw Creech start to really play well. He's continued this game, and also Taylor. Taylor's starting to show what he can do.
And the Dragons starting to hit some threes.
Free throws up and missing. We go down the other way. Deep left corner shot, 3 ball. It won't go. Rebound's going to be cleared out by Taylor. Taylor wants to run it to Hollis. He'll take it in strong and score it. Curtis Hollis showing what he can do. Explodes to the hole. 103-51.
He has 13.
Left side, Garza. And they go down low to Lee. Dribble penetration. Kicks it down low outside. They'll reverse the clear out front now to Williams. He'll drive in. Justin Williams basket. Good count that he's fouled.
Pretty drive to the basket by the
really
little guy.
was.
5'8", took it inside all the way to the hoop.
Foul's going to be on Lackey. He'll pick up the personal. Stay tuned for the postgame show with Steve Eckel. Chat with you. By the way, so you know, you will need to probably, to get the postgame show, go back to the Blue Dragon Sports Network, do the audio visual, and click on the radio link, because we'll be packing up, trying to get out of here quickly. Free throws up and missing, and out comes Curtis Hollis with the basketball. They'll bring it all the way across. Layup doesn't go, but the putback is up and good by Taylor. Quan Taylor's able to score it. 105-53. Blue Dragons saw the ball fly out of bounds. Last touched off of Hutchinson. And Munson will check in.
Everybody on the roster now has scored except for Rojas, who hasn't played in the second half.
Picked up that 3rd foul and has not seen the floor again. Drive down, drive to the basket, and a foul called. Foul's going to be against Hollis. That will send Lee to the line to shoot free throws. Nick Lee out of Birmingham, Alabama. Well, there's going to be a collision in the SEC, by the way, Rusty, with Georgia and Alabama to play for the title. Free throws are missing by Lee.
I think that both of those programs belong in the top 4.
Shooter.
Clemson kind of worked their way back up there. Oklahoma probably knocking on the door. They were number 5. Free throw toss is up and missing. Rebound cleared away by Taylor. Blue Dragons outlet. Here comes Hollis. Hollis attacks it, takes it down, lays it up, and scores it. 15 points for Hollis. 107-53, Blue Dragons.
Keep in front of you.
Still 5.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, Tabor JV on the outside. Thompson drives in, blocking foul called, and Steve's a little upset with the fouls. It's going to be on Hollis. He'll pick up personal, and a timeout's going to be taken. 5:22 to go in the second half of play. 107-53. Blue Dragons. Timeout's going to be taken on the floor. Let's see if it's a partial or a full. And I think it is going to be a full timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. 107-53. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Ken Hyman, General Manager of Midwest Superstore in Hutchinson. We're proud to be a sponsor of HCC Sports. You have choices when it comes to your vehicle purchases, and a better way is more than a slogan. Any new or select pre-owned purchase comes with our Advantage Rewards benefits. That includes complimentary car washes with every service visit, a loaner car with any major service, including oil changes and tire rotations. A better way also means no high-pressure sales tactics. Everyone has deals, but do they take care of you after the sale? Visit us at MidwestSuperstore.com and go Blue Dragons.
Whatever the sport or season it may be, if you suffer any kind of sports injury, call the outstanding doctors at Pinnacle Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. Doctors Lowen and Severud have effectively treated virtually every kind of sports injury. They use the most advanced arthroscopic surgical techniques available to medicine. You'll also work closely with their highly trained physical therapists every step of your rehab. Get back in the game with Pinnacle Sports Medicine. Call 662-6000 to schedule your appointment or visit them online at summitks.com.
Now at the foul stripe, Tabor JV. First shot missing, second one also missing. Taylor gets the rebound. Blue Dragons will set it up. Hollis against that zone. In traffic to Nuhu, and with authority, Taylor takes it in and slams it home. Starting to really like this Taylor kid. Shot at the other end. One up and in. They're going to count it? Yes, they will. And the little guy, Desmond Barnes, scores it.
He's fun to watch.
5'7", sophomore.
Not afraid to challenge the inside.
Munson will check out. Cotton will check in.
Cotton with 20 points, 6 3-pointers. Dragons have made 12 threes in this game.
I think they got the foul against Taylor, by the way. Free throw toss up and missing. Rebound for the Blue Dragons. Salnuhu. Tyler Cotton looks to the right side. Bounce pass over to Taylor. Down low on the inside on the post. Nuhu had it back to Taylor. Puts it up with the left hand and puts it down. Rusty, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
There's
a lot of weapons.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Shot put up and hits the upper support. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Blue Dragons basketball. Taylor's starting to really just drip with
and we're seeing a game in which there's not a lot of defense being played. Understand that, but you can appreciate the athletic ability that's out there.
Foul at the opposite end is going to be called on the Tabor JV squad. Salnuhu will shoot free throws.
Yeah, he'll get 2.
4:27 to go. Hutchinson 111-55 on top of the Taylor JV squad. Again, it'll be a different story coming up on Saturday night. Always a tough place to go play. The Greenhouse down in Liberal.
Nuhu with kind of a quiet game. Has 5 points with a couple of free throws coming here.
Free throws up and missing. We'll shoot a second one.
Kai Mitchell kind of quiet tonight with just 4 points.
He would be.
And Rojas got 3 fouls in the first half, hasn't played in the second.
But Hollis has gotten a lot of time, Taylor a lot of time, Cotton a lot of time. Cotton's really taking advantage of it. Free throws up and good by Salnuhu. Here's Garza. He's got it on its way and rimming off no good. Rebound Taylor. Comes out on the dribble. He kicks it down to Nuhu. He'll take baseline on the way underneath, loses control of the basketball, and it sails out of bounds.
That's why you don't necessarily want your big man handling it in that situation, although Nuhu isn't bad in the ball handling category.
Just got too far under on that baseline, tried to tippy-toe it, and wasn't able to.
57-point lead.
112-55, challenging my math skills. And they're going to try to get the shot clock going. And now will be Whitlock to re-inbound for Tabor JV. I know you can do it in your sleep. I'm challenged sometimes. I attribute to that for not having a formal kindergarten. Ball on the right side, jumper up and on its way. Three-pointer's good by Lowen. He knocks down another one. He's has 3 tonight.
Yes, he has.
Lowen kid out of Hillsboro, crowd favorite with 9. Jumper by Tyler Cotton. Knocks it down another tray.
He has 7 of them.
7 threes for Tyler Cotton. Oh, my goodness. 23 points total. Jumper from the outside, not there. Rebound Lowen. He runs it down, keeps it alive. Left side over Ketterscheid. Long 3 by Lowen, off its mark, no good. Ball skips away, ran down by Justin Williams for Tabor JV.
Tabor JV continuing to play hard.
Yeah, they are. Jumper not there. Sal Nuhu with the rebound. Here comes Tyler Cotton with 3:13 to go. Left side, Taylor. Into Nuhu. He'll slam it home. 1:17:58. 3 minutes remaining to go. Blue Dragons with the big lead. Left side with the basketball, Justin Williams. Around over to Thompson. Ketterscheid drops in. Here's Williams from the outside. Justin Williams. His shot won't go. Out of bounds it goes. Says it hit the top, the shot clock, and that's considered out of bounds. Here comes Munson into the lineup. Tyler Cotton will come out. 7 threes for Tyler Cotton. 23 points total tonight. Career high.
Dragons have made 13.
Right side, Taylor. Lackey. Over to Taylor. Pass down low underneath. They'll bang it down low, and a foul called. Nuhu should shoot free throws.
Sal noticeably more aggressive here of late.
Thompson will pick up the personal. 16 foul. Let's check that. 17 foul. At the line will be Nuhu. Munson and Lackey, the 2 guards. Curtis Hollis, one of the forwards, along with Taylor and Sal Nuhu. 2:32 to go in the contest. Free throw toss is up and good by Sal Nuhu.
Has 9.
He will shoot a second one, trying to get in the double figures. Now the Bronx, New York. Takes his time, spins the basketball, shoots it on his way, and hits it. He's also a good goat milker. I didn't know if you knew that about Sal.
That is a
state fair this year. Kai Mitchell.
Was he on your team?
Nope. Was against me.
Really?
Kai Mitchell.
Did he out-jerk you?
He out-pulled me. He pulled his load right there. J.J. Rhymes and Sal Nuhu were our milkers.
All right.
Coached by Coach Eck. There's a whole story that goes along with this. 119-58, Blue Dragons lead.
Another time.
They wore gloves. Come on, Tanner! Because they were worried about, well, lots of things. Here goes the other way. Here's Munson. Layup good by Munson. Basket's good. 121-58, Blue Dragons.
Hurry up! Keep in front of you. Hands!
Ball on the outside. Right side with the basketball. Here's Williams. He'll drive in. That is going to be Justin Williams. His shot up and missing. He'll be fouled, though, and should shoot free throws. They're picking out the goat. Coach says, pick out the brown one. Sal says, the brown one. He says, yes, get the brown goat. He says, Coach, they're all brown. Warren Harney says, this how it like is in the huddle? Sal says, this is exactly how it is in the huddle. That was at the state fair this year. Yeah, they nipped my BW team by just about a thimbleful of milk. That's what they did. Free throws up and missing, by the way, by Justin Williams.
Do gloves help you in that situation?
They saw some pictures of some goats, and they were a little concerned about lots of things.
Maybe you guys should have gloves next year.
Maybe so. No, they came all gloved. Free throws up and good.
1 of 2.
Yeah, scoring it was Justin Williams. Substitutions coming back in the ball game. Desmond Barnes returns for Tabor. He'll take Williams' place, and Justin Williams, I think he's had a pretty good game. He's kind of excited. 1:51 to go, 121-51. Dragons are going to win this. They'll go to 4-0 on the year.
Anybody give any thought to what the GOAT might prefer?
Jeff, basket up and good by Creech. Creech scoring at will on the inside. 123-59. Blue Dragons. I don't know, but it's a fun event. KWCH is there. The Highway Patrol have usually won it. Long pass down court. Hollis can't reach it. And out of bounds it goes. Turnover, Dragons.
Not bad. Dragons in a game in which there have been a lot of trips up and down the floor. Unofficially 11 turnovers.
Ball on the outside with the basketball will be Barnes. And give it up. Back outside now into the hands of Lowen. Lowen with 3 trays tonight. Thinks about it. Kicks it away. Long three from outside. Up and bouncing away. No good. Rebound, no. Cleared by Tabor JV. They'll keep it alive. Lowen got another one. It's not there. Creech with the rebound. Dragons want to run. Creech all the way down behind the back dribble. Gives the ball away. Loose basketball out of bounds. Last touched off with Tabor JV on the far side. Good hustle by Barnes, but he last touched it out of bounds. 52.9 to go. Dragons 123-59. Well, you got to have one like this once in a while, Rusty, just to kind of loosen up a little bit. And they played hard, so did Tabor JV. Basket up and good by Creech.
Nice high-low pass from Raekwon Taylor.
40 seconds to go. 125-59. Raekwon continues to impress and improve. Ball comes out high to Barnes. Dribble penetrations, kicks it back on the outside. Here's Lowen across the top. They'll drive inside, bouncing inside, and Creech will get called for the pass, personal foul. That'll stop the clock with 24.4 to go. Again, Josh out of Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, freshman, good looking, 6'6", 190.
I'm going to test your math. What's the margin right now?
76-point difference. Am I close?
Subtract 10.
I've been good by Williams. Once it gets to triple digits, I have problems, okay?
All right, I understand.
You know, I can always do the addition. We were talking about that today at the station. I can do the addition. Free throws up and good, by the way, by Williams. It's the multiplication I have trouble with. And again, I didn't have kindergarten, so I think that had a lot to do with it.
That explains a lot.
Yes, it does. And that's going to do it for here. Munson's just going to dribble it out. Your final score from Hillsboro, Kansas, the Blue Dragons 125, Tabor JV Blue Jays 61. And Hutchinson will go to 4-0 on the year. And Tabor will fall to 0-3, but good effort by both teams. Blue Dragons red-hot shooting by Tyler Cotton. I'd like to see that from him every night if we could. We're going to take a break. 2-minute timeout coming your way. We'll be back with the postgame, with the Medicine Shop postgame capsule when we return. Your final again, 125-61. Blue Dragons the winner. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and 7th. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shears,